Welcome back. Today, Monday, the 7th of June, the Ministry of Health and Wellness received confirmation of 5 cases of COVID-19 from a batch of 155 samples. On Sunday, the 6th of June, the Ministry of Health and Wellness had received confirmation of 13 cases of COVID-19 from a batch of 232 samples. The Ministry of Health and Wellness has also received confirmation of the recovery of 6 individuals, bringing the total number of active cases to 149. All active cases are currently doing well, and none of them currently require intensive care. The new cases bring the total number of active cases diagnosed in country to date to 5,138. St. Lucia welcomed 2 new flights to the island on Saturday, the 5th of June, while noting an 81% recovery in tourism arrivals from one of its major source markets. The St. Lucia Tourism Authority is reporting that arrivals are surpassing projections as the industry prepares for an exciting trajectory from the summer of 2021.
Tourism continues to rebound, auguring well for more jobs, business linkages, and revenue, with more eyes set on St. Lucia with additional options from international gateways. Visitor arrival data for May 2021 indicates that St. Lucia has recovered 81% of the U.S. market as compared to May 2019. Since the reintroduction of tourism on June 4, 2020, to date, St. Lucia has welcomed over 80,141 visitors, surpassing 45% visitor arrival projections. The past month noted peaks in arrivals as the destination had yet another busy weekend that welcomed more than 3,000 visitors. Tourism officials were part of the delegation that welcomed the reintroduction of American Airlines services from New York's JFK and the data-driven service from Dallas-Fort Worth, DFW. A combined total of 209 arriving passengers, including those fully vaccinated, were met with a full complement of protocols in place.
We haven't had an American Airlines flight out of JFK since 2009, and that is quite critical as well. And that is going to help us as well, giving customers the extra option of having an American Airlines flight from JFK. That really is going to create a lot of competition on the route for JetBlue. Whenever there is competition, the price is likely to go down. It makes us more competitive. So I think that it's very, very good all around, and we're very excited. And I think really we have to continue to build from here.
With DFW being an award-winning international airport and with an average 4.7 million monthly passengers, the SLTA seized the opportunity to captivate a large audience during high dwell times, displaying some of St. Lucia's most compelling digital and static images, as well as branding across the interior and exterior of all 4 terminals and the jet bridges at Terminals E and C.
Very big day for St. Lucia's tourism, and it's coming at a time when we really need that kind of boost. With all of the fallout and disruptions that are taking place with COVID-19, it really does show a lot of confidence in St. Lucia, and it helps rebuilding our tourism industry that much better.
Locally handcrafted plaques depicting the destination's logo and niche markets by St. Lucian artist Christy Gustave were presented to American Airlines in commemoration of its service to the destination. Crew members, special guests, and the lucky seat winners were also gifted on arrival compliments the St. Lucia Tourism Authority, Chairman's Reserve run by St. Lucian artist Daniel Javatis and Kako Organic. Out of Dallas, one lucky passenger was gifted a 3-night stay for 2, compliments Sugar Beach, a Viceroy resort. Reporting for Hot 7 News, I am Genevieve Gonzalez.
The weekend was not without mishaps and emergencies as the St. Lucia Fire Service had to deploy personnel to attend to nearly 100 emergency calls. A series of physical assaults, vehicular accidents, fires, and a shooting kept emergency personnel busy throughout the weekend. On Friday, the 4th of June, Fire Service spokesperson Stacey Joseph explained that the St. Lucia Fire Service responded to a call at approximately 9:15 p.m. for an individual who sustained a gunshot wound at Chapel Street, Grosley.
The individual walked to the ambulance nursing an injury to his leg. Emergency personnel assessed the patient and found that he sustained a penetrating wound to his leg. His wound was bandaged and the patient was transported to the OKU hospital in a stable condition.
On Sunday, the 6th of June, 2 individuals were left injured following an accident involving a motorcycle in Moshi.
There was an incident involving a motorcycle at Moshi. Emergency personnel found 2 individuals on the scene who were involved in the incident. The patients were assessed and they were both sustained various wounds on their body. They were immobilized and transported via ambulance to the OKEU hospital for further medical treatment. The patients remained in a stable condition en route to the facility.
A total of 80 responses were made, 6 of which were physical assaults. When one resident of Monsieur saw the condition in which 3 young children were living with their single mother, he was heartbroken. The one-room, mostly galvanized structure was not just small, but unbearably hot in sunny conditions. That resident decided to act and sought out the support of other community members. A group of residents have now banded together in the hopes of executing a Kudme movement that will improve the lives of 3 young children and their mother. The Monsieur and Fayette Community Development Group has been formed and has officially set about to achieve the execution of its first major project, the construction of a home for a family of 3. The situation is dire for Marina Felix and her 3 children, the eldest being only 6 years old. They live in a one-room dwelling. Makeshift galvanized enclosures make the structure almost intolerable to be in during daylight. They have no electricity, no pipe-borne water. The condition that the 3 small children are living in has struck a chord with residents who have committed to sourcing materials, making donations, and giving off their labor for free to help improve the living conditions of the family. Emerson Charlemagne, who spearheaded the effort, says whatever the reason for the hard times that have fallen on the single mother, her children deserve better, and any society that cares about children and the vulnerable should not turn a blind eye to the suffering of these children. The community members are aiming to build a more habitable plywood structure for the family.
When we got there, we saw that she was living in a, let's say, 10 by 10 galvanized shed, more or less. 2 of the sides galvanized and the roof free, and down on the bare ground, she has no flooring. It was like, wow, that's the state that we are in, because we see it as a community vibe, and the need for helping someone just came straight out of the heart.
The group of residents, in collaboration with the Choiseul-based youth group Atlas, has sought the support of corporate partners to donate materials to the noble Kudme effort, where young men and women in the area will put their shoulders to the wheel and build an improved structure.
Presently, we have received some material from Will Rock. We're grateful to them. True Value have given us a letter stating that they are willing to give us $2,500 in material. We've received confirmation from Bryce with the roofing material, galvanized, and ridge cap, that stuff. We have wood from Harris Paint as well to provide us with paint. That's basically where we are at the present, at this moment. We have quite a bit to get. Like, we need our plywood. We would like to furnish it for them. We would like to provide them with a toilet court. We would like them to have pipe-borne water, because they actually get water from the neighbors, and electricity and that kind of thing, because we're in that time where everybody needs this. So we are encouraging everybody who could give whatever assistance you can give. We'd gladly appreciate it for them.
PRO of the development group, Melissa Hippolyte, is urging corporate St. Lucia to help in making a dream come true for 3 children and a desperate mother.
It is great to see that the young persons in the community are coming forward and willing to provide their assistance, whether it be through labor or monetary or material. And the youth is the future. So if the youth presently are interested in providing such assistance, we can see brighter things ahead in the future as it pertains to continuing with projects like that in the community.
come Saturday, the 19th of June 2021, the residents of Monsieur and Fiat will commence construction of the foundation for the house for Marina Felix and her 3 children. Anyone wishing to assist with the community building effort can contact point person Emerson Shalmine at 485-7587. Stay with us. There's more news after the break.